favor? Can you print out what your traffic's been for the last maybe 3 months? Just give me a little printout of what you've been doing the last 3 months. You want to get that from them because you want to tell them, I want to come back to you, and I want to see not only how much traffic, not only the statistics that we have in our back office. I want to see how much traffic, how much more traffic is coming to your website, because that's another way of weighing it. So people want to look at that as well. And when you ask for 90 days, sometimes they'll give it to you, sometimes they won't. But by asking for 90 days, you have an average instead of just going off the last month. So.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. All right, thank you. Hold on, Joy. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to clear my nose. I'm sorry. All right. John Lynch. John Lynch. Are you there, John? John Lynch. Janae Gabrielson.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, hello.
Sorry that you have such a little cold going on there. Quick question. I don't want to sound ignorant here, but I've been kind of self-teaching myself on the computer, and I'm doing this, got involved with Zerbita and all that. So I've been following it really closely, but I'm not sure what you mean by your ads running organically.
Okay. Okay, let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to just go right to Google. I'm going to put in my world-famous Dayton chiropractor, which I always put in.
Okay.
That's just a search term for a specific customer. The reason why I know about this customer, actually, did I spell it right? No. Okay, let me try this one more time. Okay. All right. Here you can see on this local ad link here is right here. Anywhere in the sponsored section,
okay,
which right here, and then sometimes at the very top here, this is pay-per-click. This is where people, if you went directly to Google or other partners, you'd pay per click to be here. So this is where the ads show up. Now, organically is over here. So this is Google Local. This is organic rankings. The truth is, a lot of people want to be here. This is the place to be because it's consistent, and when you're organically, you never have to pay per click. But it takes time, it takes effort, it takes marketing efforts. So with what we're doing, you can see this is pay-per-click, and then this is the organic section. So this is where they're going to show up, and a lot of people want to be there. So that's what it does when I talk about moving up. Now, to show you another example here, I'm going to news.localadlink.com. Hold on here. Hopefully this is we're going to see here. Pop open a PDF. These are some search organic listings that we had for a customer, and I think it's opening something for me. And come on, you can do it. All right, here it is. See right here where it comes up, and hopefully everybody can see my screen. Let me make it larger. Okay, we can do one more. All right, so here you can see here's Google, here's the search, here's the Nissan. You see the organic rankings? So organic is just where you're at, basically. You're either on the left side or the right side, and if you're down below either Google Local under the sponsored sections like you see here, local ad link / the URL, that's how it comes up organically. And that's what everybody sees here.
And then those rotate all the time, correct?
The sponsored sections, the pay-per-click section, the pay-per-click section, that rotates like this over here. See here, and then over here, look at, you see now here it is at the very top on Yahoo. This is the sponsored section. I don't know if you can see it faded right here. It's like a little faded box. These rotate all the time. Like, matter of fact, let me go ahead and hit enter again. Let's see what happens. still there. Hit search, still there. But you can see Cairo appointment, love your Cairo. Let me go ahead and hit refresh again. Love your Cairo appointment. It actually rotated. It switched. These all move. Sometimes they won't show up. Not every single time will this come up. This is probably coming up more consistently, and that's why I use these examples, because it's not as a powerful, there's not a lot of competition, that's where. So there's not a lot of competition vowing for that search term, and that's the difference.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that's why these come up consistently, and that's why I use the examples all the time as well. But it rotates. Sometimes you'll see different ones. Here's Dr. Holton now, and Love Your Cairo is here, but the other one is not even on this page now. But this one's coming up pretty consistent. Just know it won't be that way for everyone. So everybody's familiar with that. So anyway, go ahead. Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. Thank you very much, Dave.
Awesome. Thank you. And again, this is the key to these meetings that I hold is, you know, you can explain things and people can say whatever on these meetings, but unless you show them, it doesn't always hit home. All right, here's my buddy Chuck. Chuck from Chico. What's up, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Oh, right. Good deal. Sorry you got a cold.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the day that you do a webinar on our, not the competition, but what else is out there compared to what we're doing.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. Yeah, I think that would be a great knowledge deal. You know, doing a webinar comparing what we have versus Yellow Book, Merchant Circle, Local, and you know.
We used to actually, have that, but with the packages changing, we're going to probably have to go back and readdress that. And, you know, the competitions packages, they're always changing too, so I think we need to get all that stuff up to date and have that info in everybody's hands so they have something to compare to. So I think it's a great idea.
And plus have if we can put a PDF together of a comparison chart that we can visually see and maybe take it somewhere.
Yeah, we actually did that at one point.
Did we?
I don't. Yeah, we didn't send it out to the people. I don't know the thinking for it. I think it was a decision by the Beyond Commerce team at the time. That might be reevaluated with Servita now.
Oh yeah, that would be something to look into, because you know, if we can, for those that don't know really anything about online ads, we can show them what's out there versus what we have, and show just how powerful we are.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, 100%.
Sure. Okay.
And one of the here's a trick, and I'm not telling anybody anything new here. But when it comes, like, if you have Yelp and City Search and places like that, one of the things that you could do, and I've done this myself, especially when I'm dealing with customers who tell me they're using something, I like to find out right away what I'm talking about or compare myself to, which Chuck is talking about, which gives everybody else up to speed. But if you have somebody you're dealing with and you know that they're spending this on this product, it's always good to have that ammo, so when you're calling people, you know exactly what you're talking about. So even though we don't have this for everybody right now, a lot of you might want to just go find out what other things are out there. Yellow Pages, Super Pages, just to have the information for yourself until we get it out in everybody's hand. It also will make you more confident that you know what you're talking about industry-wise too. And in case somebody asks you that question, because what Chuck just asked is a question that's asked quite a bit. You know, what is this in comparison to this or in comparison to that? So, good idea, Chuck.
You bet. Take care.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much. All right, Christine, I think you have your hand back up unless we can take it. Yep.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry. Several questions have come up since with the questions and comments.
That's what this is all about.
Good. So the one question I have, first question I have is, you know, with you're showing the example of Drench, Mind, Body, Soul, and it's always localadlink.com. And I had someone who successfully is selling ads in the States who just, showed me as an example. I can give you his example. When I Googled it, it does come up up front, but it doesn't come up as localadlink.com. So is that coming up by itself anywhere, or is it coming up as a result of the package? Or